What's up, guys? And today I'm going to be reacting to all of the highlights from Game 1 of the NBA Finals, which was an absolute disaster for the Miami Heat. I mean, they lost, and they also lost their top three players, in Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Goran Dragic, although it looks like all three of them are going to be playing. They're not going to be half as good, though. The Lakers definitely played really, really well. AD had an amazing NBA Finals debut, and I can't believe they keep track of this, but his 30 points, I think, or however many it was, it's tied for the third most in Lakers history for an NBA Finals debut game. They really keep track of every single stat and every single number these days. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Victory against Boston in the conference finals. They have been quite the story here in the bubble.
Okay, so you look at this. My problem with Goran Dragic in this game was when he got switched onto Dwight Howard, he wasn't really taking advantage of the mismatches like he is here. I mean, he's going to pass it out to Crowder here, who's going to hit the three. But Dragic is like a good three-point shooter, so he probably should have tried to just sauce him.
Dragic kicks it out. Crowder with a corner three.
There's that three.
I love the decision by Miami to double Davis and now James in isolation.
But shout out to AD for hitting some three-pointers. That is definitely a key. At least before everybody started getting hurt, the Heat had some really, really good perimeter defenders, and obviously Jimmy Butler is the one that comes to mind first, then Iguodala. So the Lakers are really going to need to hit some threes, and Anthony Davis could definitely be an X factor in that aspect.
And Anthony from the field, almost 29 per game.
But I agree with you, Coach. Those two guys.
There's Jimmy Butler with a rare three.
Severe three-game slump in the conference finals before breaking out in the. Davis comes off the screen and knocks down another jumper.
Oh my god, this was one of the best plays in the entire game. I mean, straight up, he just lulled Bam Adebayo right to sleep. And then he pretty much embarrassed him. Like, watch this.
LeBron James steps back, three-pointer. That's good.
That's insane. That's straight up James Harden stuff. I mean, LeBron is consistently finding ways to just stay in this league and continue playing at an elite level. This season, especially, he's really been starting to rely on his three-point shooting more. Obviously, before the season shut down, he had hit the logo 3 2 games in a row. So, yeah, as he gets even older and maybe loses some of that athleticism, I mean, age hasn't stopped any of that yet, but maybe if he starts losing some of that athleticism, he'll definitely be shooting and making more threes. So, that's an amazing play.
Good. Crowder is a good
AD might have traveled there.
Certainly the size advantage is Caldwell.
Look at this shot by KCP. I said he could potentially be an X factor in the series, and he sort of proved that. Okay, for like the first couple of minutes of this game, what I was actually doing is I was doing a Google notes on my phone because I wanted to do like a full-on analysis video. But I was like, you know what? Then I'm afraid, as I'm frantically typing something on my phone, I'm gonna miss like a good play. So I scrapped that, and I said I was gonna do an analysis video, which is technically this. I'm reacting to the highlights and pausing a lot. So one of the things I said early on was KCP might be an X factor for this series, and that certainly seems he's the kind of player that can be an X factor. He's a good three-point shooter, plays good defense, can rebound a little bit, and I liked how he played in this game.
I know it's not true. Nothing like playing against your former team.
Adebayo with a nice layup.
Does that give him any help in terms of knowing how to defend his Dragic with a nice...
There's Dragic attacking Dwight Howard. I mean, when I said that earlier, obviously I didn't mean Dragic never takes advantage of mismatches. Maybe that's how he got hurt, because let me say this right now. I had to go to school today, so obviously I wasn't watching the entirety of this game. I believe I only watched the first half. So that's just something I thought maybe you should know.
Nice offhanded shot. Dragic using the Adebayo screen. Dragic floats it up. Shot won't go. Bam, Adebayo right.
See, instead of like forcing up that floater that was an air ball, let me rewind a little bit for y'all here. I mean, easily, like, KCP is stuck on the screen. Dragic could have easily gone for like a quick step back or a pump fake to draw a foul, but he just tossed up that weird floater. I mean, obviously Bam followed for the putback dunk, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah.
Using the Adebayo screen. Dragic floats it up. Shot won't go. Bam, Adebayo right there on the follow.
Dwight didn't really do anything on that. He could have gotten a block.
People looked up to. You inspired a lot of kids, and I was one of those kids. Thank you.
Going right at Dwight Howard.
So that takes away James's best attribute, which is his passing in the pick and roll. Well, this is when James takes his normal rest. Down 13.
7 on the 24. Jay Crowder misses, but Iguodala right there.
Turning back the clock. I mean, Andre Iguodala is 36 years old, and I mean, there are some old guys that can really get up still, and it's really impressive to see somebody do that. I mean, he's made the finals 6 straight times, and he's gonna get he's in the middle of a rematch with LeBron, and obviously you know why that's huge. But unfortunately, this isn't gonna be a long series, and that kind of sucks.
Playing in his 6th
And Mike Breen was saying that at the end there.
Caldwell Pope, same spot, same result.
KCP, he was heating up. I mean, he hit the crazy fall away earlier, and when Mike says same spot, whatever, that's because Case on the previous possession, he just hit a 3 from that exact spot. So he can definitely turn into like a microwave scorer for this team. I feel like they should be using him more.
Back-to-back threes for continue.
Started with Duncan Robinson's pass against a double team.
AD, what a move. What a move that was. I mean, the amount of big men that can handle the basketball in today's NBA, it's just insane. I mean, you got guys like, holy crap, now I can't think of any. Well, I can't think of them right now, but you probably know who I'm talking about, those guys.
To the rim.
Tough shot.
Giannis.
They turn it over. James with the steal, throws it up. Davis back up, and this time able to finish.
Okay, I just remembered something. As we see Miami blow their early lead here, there's a play that I'm not sure if it's going to be in this highlight montage or not. But if it isn't, I'm gonna go find it and show it to y'all, because there's a reason why I think it might not be in the highlights, but it's absolutely crazy. You might know what I'm talking about, people who watched, but just heads up.
Rondo out to Davis. Alex Caruso for 3.
Alex Caruso. I mean, that's just amazing ball movement. You see, obviously, if you've watched 2 seconds of any Miami Heat game this year, you know that they love the 3-2 zone. And so, ball movement, that's key to beating a zone defense. And obviously, the Lakers did that well.
Hey, rattles that one in. We've been scoring in the conference finals. An excellent rebounder for his position. Now drives in.
Tyler Hero
has been better in almost every playoff series he's had over the regular season. Nice advance pass. And Dragic lays it in. Hero on the drive. Kicks it out in the corner. And Jimmy Butler.
Surprising to see Jimmy Butler was taking these no hesitation threes. I mean, I think among all the players that took, I believe the number was 200 threes, I think the bottom 2 were Butler and Russell Westbrook. Jimmy Butler only hit 24% of his threes. That is bad. And I mean, they're down right now. The fact that you got a 24% three-point shooter just taking that no hesitation in the finals, game 1, crucial game. You'll love to see it. It sucks that he likely sprained his ankle.
Hero on the drive. Kicks it out in the corner. And Jimmy Butler on locations.
I'm not hating. I'm saying it's not the same organization.
Caruso, you love to see it. Hey, this guy's no longer just a meme god. He's a legit good NBA player. off the bench. Could be like a Lou Will type guy. Okay, maybe not that. But he's really good on defense. He could make some amazing plays to hype up the entire team. And he's just, the Bald Mamba is just a guy you'd want to have, any team would like to have.
Throws it down. LeBron James.
LA wins in the paint.
Look at this Tyler Hero, bro. I swear to God, the Miami Heat, they got too many guys who can do this. Just come off the screen like Klay Thompson or Kyle Korver and hit the three. I mean, obviously they got Hero, they got Duncan Robinson, Kendrick Nunn, Jay Crowder, Goran Dragic. That's insane, man. This team is too good at three-point shooting.
Nice pass out to Davis.
There's AD with another three.
In the front court now for the Lakers. Caruso fakes, drives, switches hands, flips.
I mean, that's insane. He had a dunk and this good layup. Alex Caruso was legit. I think he ended up with like 13 points, 5 rebounds. I don't even know if he missed a shot. Obviously, he played good defense, and he's going to be key for the Lakers to win this championship. I mean, with all the injuries, they got it. They got it. But, you know, Alex Caruso.
It up and banks it in. Sweet. Iguodala to Butler. Butler layup is good. Danny Green tries again.
This is huge that Danny Green was able to hit perimeter shots because, I mean, obviously, in the eight seeding games earlier, the Lakers, they really struggled from the perimeter. You guys all know this. I'm just repeating the stuff you've heard like 50 times. And Danny Green was a major reason for that. And I'm glad to see that he is hitting these threes. Keep it up, Danny.
Danny Green hits another three-pointer. 11 threes already for the LA Lakers.
This is not the same Heat zone that we saw. That's one pass and a wide open.
Okay, this is the play I'm talking about. They reviewed this for like 10 minutes. I don't know if it's going to show replays. See if they show a replay.
Doesn't look like he's happy.
They
11 threes
don't show a
already
replay.
for the LA Lakers.
Okay,
This is not the
so
same Heat zone that
right here, like right about there, it's pretty obvious that Jimmy Butler throws a slight elbow at Danny Green. I mean, it catches him right in the face. I mean, by rule, it was the right call. But if there wasn't all these crazy rules and stuff about these kind of fouls, then I think that should have gone on Jimmy Butler. I mean, I wasn't, like, mad at the refs. Well, I wasn't happy because I'm rooting for the Lakers in this series. But, yeah, he totally should totally... If the rules were different, that would have been an offensive foul. And that spills over, so time to keep watching highlights.
that we saw. That's one pass and a wide open shot to a shooter.
Doesn't look like he's happy, even though his challenge was successful. James spins inside.
What a spin! I mean, bro. Oh, well, hold up. I mean, after this play...
Easy path to the basket.
Oh, never mind. That's not the right play I was thinking of.
James up top to Kuzma. Fakes, drives, gets inside, finds Davis for the slam.
Kyle Kuzma, the most consistent NBA player of all time. I mean, that play was pretty much all AD. He's just... This dude, AD, he's just so fast for a near 7-footer. It's just insane. I mean, he's one of the best players in the NBA. I think he is number 5 between Giannis, LeBron, Harden, and Luka. So, yeah.
Butler stops and lost it and grabs his left leg. Jimmy Butler is down.
Yep, there it is. There's Jimmy Butler's ankle injury. It should show a replay, shouldn't it? No. Oh, it didn't even show the... Okay, here's the play I wanted to show y'all. You can see... So, look at this.
James ahead to Kuzma, but he won't get it off in time.
Look at that! That's insane! Obviously, the reason I was talking about a potential reason... I was talking about a reason why that's not in the highlight video, why that's not in the highlights. But that's because it didn't count. If Kuzma had just thrown a lob or something, it would have counted. But that's insane. LeBron is 36 and he could still do that.
The bench. Frank Vogel went to his bench, and they did not disappoint.
Meanwhile, Jimmy
He's doing that on a sprained ankle. So now, the last 4 minutes of this video, I haven't seen any of these plays. I have not watched the highlights. This is my live first reaction from now on, because, like I said, I had to go to bed after the first half. So, the fact that Jimmy Butler did that on a sprained ankle is absolutely insane. This guy is a straight-up warrior.
Butler. Davis had a terrific first half with 18 points. James is going to
LeBron from deep. Oh, okay, Bron. Jimmy Butler, you're getting a hand right up in his face. That's impressive. Obviously, LeBron's been hitting deep threes a lot, but
knocks it down. Dragic has been their leading scorer. Davis stumbles, but somehow it gets his way to Danny Green, and Danny Green hits another. His third three-point. Butler gets past Howard, now kicks it out. Crowder's going to get another look. And Crowder
shot clock cheese. Shout out to Chris Smoove.
The shot clock expired.
And it could all be with the Miami Heat.
That would be absolutely
AD, oh my God, he's bullying in his way on. He's just bullying the Heat on the glass. I mean, obviously they have Bam in there right now, but without Bam Adebayo, I mean, obviously the Heat small ball has worked. Take note, Houston. But, I mean, small ball is not the strat against this Lakers team. Obviously, their point guard is 6'8", and AD is just a big, big dude. So, for the rest of this series, you should probably be looking to see stuff like that. Especially since Bam Adebayo is probably going to be playing less minutes.
second and third efforts at
And you can make the case, as crazy as it sounds, that we have taken LeBron James and his greatness for granted. Absolutely.
Good
Lakers
fake.
by 24, Lakers by 26.
Good pass by Dwight.
Anthony Davis has had his way. Sets, fires, and hits 26. Just can't get it to fall. James with his ninth.
Look at LeBron. He's outrunning that entire team at 36. 35, I think, actually. I don't know. Oh, Iggy! Does he make it? Okay, for a second, it didn't. I mean, I assumed it was going to go in, since this is literally a highlight video. But, I mean, he lost the handle, turned around, faded, and he hit that shot. Whew, okay. Iguodala.
Around and drops through.
Just blowout minutes.
Again, Nunn was just had such
There's
a good
Kendrick
year.
Nunn, who had COVID, so he didn't play as much in the playoffs.
Staples Center, but this year he played his role beautifully.
There goes Kendrick Nunn. I know he had, like, a good amount of
That
points.
was my junior college coach. He had an offense called Hully Gully. But it's that sort of thing. Hully Gully, you know?
James gets inside.
LeBron, okay. I mean, obviously, that play would be much, much, much more insane if it was the first or second quarter, because, like we said, Jimmy Butler is on a bad ankle, so his lateral quickness is gonna be down to like a 50. I'm using 2K terms here, but I don't care.
Goes reverse left-handed.
Oh, we're gonna get a buzzer beater here? Never mind.
Nunn drives, gets inside. Nice layup.
Okay. Kendrick Nunn. They really should have played that man more in the playoffs. Kendrick Nunn had the virus, so they couldn't play him as much. And they managed fine without him, but because obviously Dragic was like their leading scorer in the Pacers series, but he's definitely a good basketball player, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do next year.
From Nunn.
I mean, let it be.
Fourth quarter now.
Riley had the Memorial.
Oh my God, that is amazing passing.
Had their attention, Eric Spoelstra has, but there's a humbling.
I mean, they were playing Solomon Hill in non-blowout minutes. I don't really know why they went to him so early. I don't know. Maybe I'm sleeping on Solomon Hill, and he's actually good. I think he's, like, good at defense and stuff. I don't know anything about this dude. So, comment down below if I'm disrespecting Solomon Hill.
To getting blown out.
None from deep.
Kendrick Nunn kicks it out. Andre Iguodala.
Wide open.
Knocks that one
You already
down.
know he's going to hit that 20-point game.
Just
The Heat actually made sort of a comeback. Obviously I said I didn't watch the highlights, but I saw the final score. It was only like a... Okay, I mean, obviously it's not good. but they only lost by like 15. And they were down by like 30 at one point, so I assume it's because Kendrick Nunn played really well when he was given his NBA Finals garbage time minutes.
Tuning in. The Heat started off beautifully. They had a 13-point lead in the first quarter.
There he goes. Look at that.
And ESPN probability now is 99.8.
Rondo! Oh my God! What a play! Oh my God! I have not seen that. Rajon Rondo, the turtle. I mean, I don't like this guy. I hate this guy, but it is amazing when he does stuff like that. I mean, that is like the best pass. Like, for some guys, that's the best pass they'd ever make in their career. But Rondo, he's done stuff that's like 5 times crazier than that in his. I mean, Google the one with the Celtics where he's going up against like the Mavs. Whew. And obviously LeBron, he's done that way many times. The dunk thing.
Foot injury. They're not going to get more specific until after the game, but we did just watch Goran walk down the hallway here.
I mean, if you're Frank Vogel, you dominated game 1. What's your message to your guys after this game?
None again.
Olynyk kicks it back out. Nunn trying to keep his.
Man, he's going crazy.
Nunn. As we approach 4 minutes remaining, Lakers have led by as many as 23.
Give and go action to Caruso. Nice.
Tyler Hero.
Okay. With the spin move on LeBron, he just lost him. Dude, Tyler Hero, this kid is special. In a redraft of 2019, I think he'd go 4 overall. The top 3 would change. Top 3 wouldn't change. I mean, so far, Hero's the third best player out of that draft class. But I don't think the Knicks would pass on RJ because of all his potential. But we're not talking about RJ Barrett. We're talking about good teams.
Hero, nice switch, bank shot. By the way, who plays golf on a game day? Tyler Hero.
And one.
Sort of just lessened their intensity, and they've eased their way into a win as James with another bucket.
Backs in, here comes the help. Spins away from.
Okay, LeBron. I mean, he had a couple of really good spin moves in that game.
25 points, 12 game 1 of these NBA finals.
All right, as you can see, Lakers get the win. I mean, it's really not good. The Heat are in a bad spot right now. Their 3 best players are injured. They're all gonna play, but they won't be their normal selves. So prediction right now after game 1. I mean, the Lakers probably got this in a sweep, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's too injured on the Heat, and that just leaves them with no talent to beat LeBron and AD. So, prediction after game 1, Lakers sweep. I'll be back here on YouTube. House of Highlights, you know what I'm saying, for game 2 reactions. That's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. There you go. Bye.